Hello, my name is Ana Cecilia Mejia Gil and I work in this museum. I am in charge of researching and recording the events that occurred in Tiananmen Square in 1989, along with the background that made it possible. On the one hand, I chose this subject because I consider it extremely important to identify the factors that led to the series of events in the world's largest public square. On the other hand, it is necessary to take the sequence of the story as a thread, in order to understand what happened and why. By researching this topic, I was able to see the situation from a complete perspective by understanding the factors which led to this massacre. The most shocking event was on June 4 at 1 a.m., when Chinese soldiers and police stormed Tiananmen Square, firing live rounds into the crowd. The Chinese government has asserted that injuries exceeded 3,000 and that over 200 individuals, including 36 university students, were killed that night. Although thousands of protesters simply tried to escape, others fought bravely back, stunning the attacking of troops and setting fire to military vehicles. After reading what my teammates wrote about their investigation, I was able to see the situation from a complete perspective, by reading about the internal factors and concepts that were part of it, such as politics, power, human rights, and social justice. It is necessary to learn from history, so that future generations don't repeat the same mistakes. Humans are predestinated to be wrong 1,000 times, but not with the same mistake. All historical events are recorded and studied in order to understand the reason for the event, the process, and the outcome. The same problems cannot be committed, and much less if they affect other individuals or communities. Having said that, it must be clarified that freedom is an extremely important factor. This term determines that an individual has the power and right to choose responsibility on his own way of acting within a society as long as it doesn't harm others. Over time, various forms of government have been established because order needs to be maintained. Authoritarian power is a clear example of dissatisfaction, which is why democracy exists, to defend the sovereignty of the people and to exercise their right to elect and control the rulers. When injustice or inequality is made, it is necessary to speak up and demand social justice. Today, the world needs people with the sense of willingness and positive change. From small actions can make a big change. Words are the most powerful thing we have. We choose what to do with them. So, I want to challenge you to make a change in your habits to bring about a significant change. The challenge is to guard your own words by thinking before speaking and listening more. Why? Because we don't measure what we said, and a comment that is insignificant to us can be the utmost importance to someone else. Then, if you're even about to criticize something or someone, rethink it twice. If your comment doesn't mean well, don't say it. The purpose of this is to start attaching importance to the details. To carry out this challenge, you need a scrunchie or a bracelet. Start by placing it on your right wrist, and you have to make sure it stays there. Now, every time you make a comment that does not going to help someone grow up as a person, it was offensive, it made someone feel bad, or a comment which is not going to help a community, or you just consider it negative, then you have to change your scrunchie or bracelet to the left wrist. To keep the bracelet on the right side, for each negative comment you have to make 2 positives. You can compliment a relative, friend, or stranger about anything. This can positively change someone's day. Also, remember to listen to people. We all deserve to be heard. I mean, if we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, it's to speak less and hear twice as much.